Hello all and welcome to my channel. My name is Manuela, Ella for short. Debating on if I should keep it as Ella Adelson or Ella Lovely. We'll see. Today our video is going to be about basically sticking to your word, because I've always said I wanted to do YouTube and start a YouTube channel, but girl, your girl be scared. People are interesting on these platforms and it's a lot of projection when you really look at it. But we'll talk about my goals for this year and my goals that for the upcoming year. Honestly, I didn't even remember having goals for last year, aside from, of course, staying away from alcohol as much as I could. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep that as 6 months or for the year. It wasn't all alcohols. It was going to be predominantly just having wine on, like, you know, stressful days at work or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, I accomplished that. I ended up cutting it short to about 6 to 7 months around my birthday. My birthday's in July. So I had a little turn up for my birthday and I just let it rock for the rest of the year. Regardless, I still accomplished my goal because, like I said, I didn't have a distinctive timeline. But yeah, my other goal was to, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my goals. My other goal was to eat cleaner, less fried foods. I meal prep, so that was a lot easier for me to do. I don't normally make fried foods, but I don't normally eat fried foods either, so that wasn't anything too crazy to deal with because I meal prep, and meal prep just makes life a lot more easier. What else? Getting closer to God. I definitely accomplished getting closer to God, I believe, or whether you want to say spirituality-wise or just... No, I definitely went through a spiritual journey this year, I'll tell you that. Whether it's the books that I've been reading, the Bible, and it's not even spirituality through just religion. It was definitely spirituality, just the spiritual awakening that I feel like most people really need to go through to really understand life. Like, what makes us really human. Things that are not so surface level, most definitely deep. But in the beginning of the year, I'll definitely say I was more consistent. I was reading the Bible for a year. I would take notes on each, like, chapter. It was through the Bible app. I was doing devotionals in the morning, but then it ended up turning into making sure I just listened to each word every day, which I definitely did. I finished the Bible on December 25th. But of course, I still have to remember to get in my word, to read the Bible, to pray as often as I can. I try to do that as much as I can, morning, night, and before I eat. But it's definitely a journey, and it's amazing, honestly, whether it's for yourself or, well, it's always going to be for yourself because the spiritual journey is kind of personal, but you learn a lot about yourself, a lot about your past, and how we just connect to a lot of things and everybody, just the world and nature. A really good book that I was reading along with the 4 Agreements, and the one that I really love was The Alchemist, is called The Celestine Prophecy. It is an intriguing read. Honestly, I've been trying to find a book that reminds me of The Alchemist. I think, and The Celestine Prophecy is somewhat close to that. So I'll tell you, it's a read. Another goal of mine was to work at least 3 times a week, maybe more. I definitely accomplished that goal. I may have fallen maybe once or twice or 3 times throughout a month when it came to that, because of whether I was working too much or I needed rest mentally and physically, or I was on a vacation. That was my thing. I wanted to make sure I was in there and I was getting active, because the body emotion stays in motion. And mobility is very important for your body, your joints, your mental health, and just for your future, to be honest. So I definitely became way more consistent than I was previously. I mean, I was always consistent, but I was making sure I was really consistent. If I wasn't, I had weights at home that helped do the job. And well, I got a little muscle here. I used to try to lay off on the upper body because I don't want to look brolic, but it's a balance and I appreciate that. Other thing that I wanted to work on was to be more confident, brave, and honorable. What does that even mean, right? Definitely still things I'm working on, realistically. I have my days where I'm like, you know, this is great. But then we all, as women, have our days where we're just feeling like a little down, or you have like a breakout, and then you're just like, golly, I'm not like. It's an influx of emotions, to be honest, that goes with those things. So I'll say that definitely those are still things that I'm working on. Trying to put myself more out there. I posted more on YouTube this year. I got a little more followers, which is great. That's also a part of being brave and confident. More honorable. I'm not sure in what sense I meant that in the beginning of the year, but I try to do right by people and do good things. But you know, we're all human. Whether you're doing things with the best intentions or you are doing something to help yourself mentally, because a lot of things and a lot of people handle things differently. A lot of people have different boundaries, or when you say certain things, people take it differently, but you know why, you have your reasons, and you're not trying to hurt people or whatever the case may be. It is really for yourself, and that's one thing that you have to learn to do, and also to say no and take breaks. I'll say that this year has been my most peaceful year, mentally, physically. I worked 2 to 3 jobs for literally about over 10 years. I'm 27. So I'll say exactly about 10 years and maybe an extra year. I think I started working when I was 16, 17 for summer youth. And since then I've been working several jobs, to be honest. And I guess you could blame that on the hustle culture. I was very, very much into that, and just being your own boss, and yeah, that was me. And also it was a way to distract myself from other things that were happening. I later on realized it was also a distraction, but I felt like a purposeful distraction, because at least I'm making money, at least I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm pushing through, you know. But that can also be very unhealthy, and that'll lead you to burnouts. And I learned that you really gotta listen to your body. Like, nothing is worth your health. You have to listen to your body. You have to take breaks and take rest, because your body will do it for you. I've been to the hospital like once or twice throughout the years because of that, and I learned from my mistakes, especially after last year. I learned from it. It's important. Another thing that I was on my list was to heal and help others. Definitely need some healing from a lot of emotional things that were happening in my life at the time, and stuff that I was trying to learn. There's one thing I always want to do is learn so I could understand things. I love clarity, I love understanding, and I need the truth for that to work with me. You understand that? Like, you need those things to help you see life the way life is supposed to be. Being genuine, being authentic, understanding, just getting it, like, whether it is for yourself or whether you're asking it from other people, you just gotta understand not everybody's gonna give that to you, because everybody's dealing with their own issues. And there's one thing that I always tell people is basically you can't change for another person. I mean, you can, but it's better to change for yourself, because you're stuck with you, and you know the right things, you know the raw things, help you for you. Yes, heal and help others often. So I am not that thought I was, but people pleaser. In reality, I just thought I was helping people. I liked helping people because I feel like the world needs help, and we all want to help each other, you know what I mean? And we all need help. So I I understand how it feels to need help. So I always try to give as much help as I can. Like, if I can do it, I'll try. If I can push past it for anybody, I'll do that. But it's just like, I feel like you gotta help yourself first. You really do. Because you're not gonna you can do good, of course, but you're not gonna do as much good as you can if you're not healing, or you're not fixing and helping yourself as well, because it just makes helping others better. Another thing on my list was to teach those to help heal their bodies. I studied nutrition and dietetics initially until I changed my major to food service management, because it's more money in management. and I thought that would be greater. But I still have a lot of the knowledge from my dietetics class and my nutrition classes, what I loved so much. Honestly, I'm debating on going back just to finish it, because I love learning. Like, I'm a sponge. I love to understand, to learn things, to like have clarity on things, because that just makes life a lot easier. But yes, I wanted to do that. I wasn't sure in what way, but I posted consistently on Instagram, on my stories. I should have posted on my regular stuff, like post and reels. But it gave a lot of people like so much more than I expected. The confidence and the motivation to go as often. Like I said, my goal was to do honestly, it was 3 to 5 times a week, because I would go 3 to 5 times a week if I could. Or I'll do some at-home workouts, something small, not too heavy, because I like lifting. I'm a lifter. What do we call it? I'm a muscle mommy. You feel me? But yeah, it gave people the confidence to go more. It gave people the encouragement to go more. People reached out to me and told me, like, because you're posting so much and you're going to the gym so much, it's making me go a lot more, and I'm all for it, because like I said, I studied this stuff. And I love that, like, you really have one body and you really should take care of it. I know that some people get down, or we all like go through things, but it's important to like try, you know, even if you're just going in there for a few minutes or just going on the treadmill. And one thing I definitely realized that I've been trying to work on is perfectionism. I honestly thought I gave up on perfectionism a long time ago, but I realized that it still shows up in different aspects of my life, or just in my thought process. So basically trying to understand, obviously I know no one's perfect, nothing can be perfect, you just gotta do it. That's why, like, even starting my YouTube channel and really talking to people and just talking to a phone or a camera, I had to get over a lot of insecurities, like, oh, what if my skin is not up to par right now? My eyebrows aren't done, or my lashes aren't done, or my hair isn't done. You gotta just do it, because you gotta start from somewhere, for one. And I posted things here and there, but I was always nervous. I don't know. I was like, what if I don't know what to say? Or what if I stutter? Overall, for the next coming year, I do hope to accomplish the same goals, of course, continue with them, and to post more often, talk to and grow a following, have people that, you know, like I said, I do want to help people when it comes to their health. I try to encourage others, because I understand how much we need encouragement from each other, because we are human and we need each other. Men need women, women need men, people need people. And it just makes us a better, more compassionate, functioning society when we do help each other. Yeah, I hope to accomplish those goals. This year I gained the most peace of mind I've ever had in like the last 10 to 12 years. I can only thank God for it, because only He could do that, because it was a peace that surpassed all understanding. I'll tell you that right now. Like, get in your word, pray, have faith, do what you can. And like I said before, no one's perfect. We all make mistakes, and it's okay. I feel like I have to remind myself that at times when I fall short of what I wanted to do, or just generally, because I could be my worst and my most tough critic, because I feel like I know better, I should do better, I should, you know, not in a sense be better, but you could always be better. So yes, that too. I hope that whatever anybody has for this year as a goal, you can, you know, work towards it. And I'll have a polished version of my goals. And maybe in the next video, I have a few things, like hopefully get a new apartment if that is needed. I love my apartment, and I thank God for it every single day. Every single day. I do hope to like maybe get more, like a higher paying job or a better side job, so I could possibly get a car. But we'll see. Everything is in God's hands. All I have to do is put in the work, have faith, and give the rest to Him. I hope that, you know, my little goals and my big goals are accomplished. I hope to inspire others. Remember, no one's perfect, and you don't have to be, and that's okay. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and let me see you in the next video. All right, bye.